Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. How to build sustained attention habits. Daily tips for neurodivergent minds. Have you ever felt like your focus just slips away no matter how hard you try to hold on to it? For neurodivergent people, sustained attention can feel impossible, especially in a world that demands constant productivity. Building better focus isn't about forcing yourself into rigid routines. It's about creating daily sustained attention habits that work with your brain. Understanding sustained attention and the challenges neurodivergent people face. Attention, especially when sustained over time, isn't just an automatic process. It's a skill. For neurodivergent people, harnessing this skill can come with unique hurdles. What is sustained attention? Sustained attention is your brain's ability to maintain consistent focus on one task or stimulus over an extended period. It's not the burst of concentration that carries you through a 2-minute email, but the long-term focus you need to finish a project or complete a task that requires persistence. It's the backbone of productivity, helping you reach your goals without getting derailed every time there's a shiny new object. Think of it like holding down a button in a video game. Letting go interrupts the process entirely. Your ability to sustain attention allows you to power through distractions and fatigue to stay locked on what truly matters. However, interruptions, boredom, or even your internal thought processes can feel like someone repeatedly tapping your shoulder, breaking that focus. Unique attention challenges in neurodivergent minds. For neurodivergent people, such as those with ADHD or autism, sustained attention can be particularly hard. Why? Because the neurodivergent brain is wired differently. And while these differences often highlight creative thinking and problem-solving skills, they can also make traditional attention strategies feel impossible. Here are some of the challenges you might face. Overstimulation. The world is buzzing with information, and filtering out all the extra noise is impossible. Struggles with executive functioning. Executive functioning skills, which, as you know, help with organizing, planning, and managing tasks, are less predictable. This can make it hard to structure your attention or get started on tasks in the first place. Hyperfocus. On the other hand, there's hyperfocus, where you find yourself so engrossed in a task that hours pass by without you realizing it. While this can lead to productive bursts, it often runs counter to the idea of evenly distributed or intentional attention. Each of these challenges creates roadblocks to maintaining sustained attention, but understanding them is half the battle. It's not a failure on your part, you're simply navigating a different set of circumstances. The importance of structure and routine. So, how do you manage these challenges? One of the most practical strategies is incorporating structure and routine into your daily life. I know you hear the word routine and you're probably cringing or making a face at me. Think of routines as guardrails. They help keep you on track and prevent you from veering off course. Whether you're trying to complete a work project or remember to take breaks, having clear, repeatable systems in place fuels your ability to maintain focus. Here's why structure can help. Predictability. When you know what's coming next, it reduces decision fatigue. You don't have to spend precious mental energy constantly figuring out your next move. Consistency. Repeated actions create habits. Over time, habits become autopilot, requiring less effort from your already overworked mental processes. Focus anchors. Routines create intentional blocks of time dedicated to specific tasks, making it less tempting for your brain to wander elsewhere. For instance, setting aside the same time each morning for deep work can train your brain to fall into focus more easily during those hours. Small, actionable steps like preparing a to-do list the night before or setting specific goals, can make a huge difference in regulating your attention span over time. By building and leaning into structure, you give your brain the support it needs to thrive. The science of building sustained attention through habits. Sustained attention is more than just forcing your focus. It's a practice you can cultivate through habit building. By working with your brain and setting up sustainable routines, you unlock its ability to stay on track longer and more effectively. How habits train your brain for focus. Your brain has the amazing ability to reshape itself, thanks to neuroplasticity. This is the process where neural pathways are strengthened or weakened based on your behaviors and experiences. When you consistently engage in focus-enhancing habits, you're reprogramming your brain to make focus easier over time. Think of it like walking in the woods. The more you walk a certain path, the clearer and more accessible it becomes. Here's where dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, steps in. When you succeed in sticking to a small habit, like resisting the urge to check your phone during work, your brain rewards you with a dose of dopamine. This natural pat on the back makes you more likely to repeat the behavior, further strengthening the neural connections that support sustained attention. For example, practicing focused attention by spending just 10 minutes a day on a single, uninterrupted task can begin reconditioning your brain to handle longer sessions over time. Tiny actions like this are pivotal for rewiring how you process distractions. Start small and stay consistent. It's tempting to aim for grand changes overnight. We all want a quick fix. But your brain thrives on consistency. That's why micro habits can be powerful. These small, manageable actions build momentum without overwhelming your mental bandwidth. Why does this work? For one, micro habits aren't intimidating. They're so easy to accomplish that your brain has little reason to resist them. Let's take mindfulness, for example. Practicing mindfulness for just 1 minute a day might seem laughably small, but that's exactly the point. It's achievable. Over time, that 1 minute could grow into 5, then 10 as your brain adapts to the practice. It's much easier to sustain long-term focus when the new behavior feels manageable from the start. Micro habits also build confidence. Each small success reinforces the idea that you're capable of change, motivating you to continue. It's this gradual progression that leads to lasting results. How environment shapes sustained attention habits. Your surroundings play a powerful role in supporting or sabotaging your focus habits. The environment you operate in, whether physical or digital, directly impacts your ability to stick to focus-building behaviors. By making small changes to your space, you can create conditions that make sustained attention feel natural rather than forced. Here's how you can tweak your environment to better serve your attention goals. Limit distractions. Start by decluttering your workspace. Remove visual and auditory triggers like your constantly buzzing phone. Designate zones for focus. Setting up a specific area for focused work trains your brain to associate that space with productivity. Include nature. Research shows that exposure to natural elements can enhance focus and reduce mental fatigue. A plant by your desk or working near a window can make a noticeable difference. Restrict digital interruptions. Use apps that block distracting websites during designated focus times. Your brain can only handle so much digital clutter before tapping out. By creating a supportive environment, you make it easier to stick to the habits that reinforce sustained attention, offering your brain fewer reasons to wander. Daily habits to improve sustained attention. Sustained attention is built over time through consistent habits. Even small daily changes can make a big difference. Whether it's organizing your schedule, nourishing your brain, or making your focus-building routine fun, these practical habits can help you stay on track in a way that feels achievable and rewarding. Mindfulness practices for intentional awareness. Mindfulness practices can be powerful tools to anchor your attention to the present moment. Whether it's through mindful breathing, a short body scan, or guided meditation, these exercises reduce distractions and increase clarity. They essentially train your brain to resist impulsive shifts in focus. You can start with just 5 minutes a day. Try focusing on your breath. Inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 6. If you catch your mind wandering, gently bring it back without judging yourself. That's mindfulness in action. Over time, this practice can help you notice when your focus drifts during daily tasks and help you course correct. Use time blocking and scheduling tools. Life's chaos can overwhelm even the most focused mind, so why not let a system handle some of the noise? Time blocking is a simple, effective way to manage your day. It involves dividing your time into dedicated chunks where you focus on specific tasks, minimizing mental clutter. You can create blocks manually or use apps to streamline the process. For instance, color-coded calendars can visually cue your brain to focus: blue for emails, green for creative work, yellow for breaks. This approach minimizes decision fatigue and helps you stay locked in on one task at a time. Incorporating movement breaks into your day. If you've ever felt your mind go foggy after sitting for hours, movement breaks might just be the answer. Physical activity increases blood flow to your brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that sharpen your focus. Think of it as pressing the refresh button for your mind. Start small. Every hour set a timer and take a 2-minute stretch. Do a quick lap around the room or try desk-friendly movements like shoulder rolls. These moments of activity energize you and interrupt the stagnation of sitting too long. optimizing nutrition and hydration for brain health. What you put into your body has a direct impact on how well your brain performs. Nutrient-packed foods like leafy greens, nuts, and berries provide fuel your brain needs to stay sharp. Meanwhile, staying hydrated is critical. Dehydration, even mild, can cause mental fatigue and interfere with focus. Create a routine that includes snacks like almonds or fruit and aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. If plain water isn't your thing, infusing it with lemon or cucumber can make it more enjoyable. These small adjustments can work wonders over time. Gamifying focus with reward-based systems. Often, focusing feels like a chore. That's where gamification comes in, turning focus building into something engaging and fun. Apps like Habitica or Forest reward you for staying on task. It's like earning gold stars for adulting. Who doesn't love that? You can also create your own simple reward system. Finish a task without losing focus? Treat yourself with a short walk, a snack, or even a quick browse on your favorite website. These rewards activate your brain's pleasure centers, making it more likely you'll repeat the focused behavior in the future. By incorporating one or several of these habits into your day, you'll begin noticing small, consistent improvements in your sustained attention. It's all about giving your brain the support it needs to thrive, one habit at a time. Building sustained attention habits starts with small, intentional steps. It's about finding what works for your unique brain and creating a system that supports you. Start today by choosing just one focus-building strategy. Set a timer, create a simple routine, or try a 1-minute mindfulness break. By sticking with it, you'll train your brain to focus longer and more effectively and build lasting, sustained attention habits. What small change will you make today? I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.